The fact that you clicked on this video makes me sure that you probably know that the quality of your work, of how hard you work, how much work again you put into your job could have been better. Or maybe you have been straightly offended by this title. I hope that it will stay as it is in my mind. Both ways, good you're here. Because today we won't be talking about very complicated aspects of working. But let's start quick. Learning is also part of your work you do towards something better. So watching this video is also a part of learning. Where is your phone? Is it in your hand? If not, good. Is it on your desk? Okay. When was the last time it made a sound because a notification came to your phone? Last minute? Last 10 minutes? How many times can you think of when you were trying to do your work, to study, to learn something new in the internet or not in the internet, to practice, I don't know, maybe playing on the guitar, anything, working on your business, and all of a sudden, pop, something from your phone. Some random sound because of some message, or even not message, some random notification from an app or in social media. It happened, didn't it? Have you realized what happened to your focus after that? Were you as sharp, as good, and as focused on your task after hearing this noise from the side? I'm looking to the side because that's where could I put my phone, but it doesn't make any sense. Because if you were working and all of a sudden some random sound came out of a side or somewhere, your focus drifts for the next 15 minutes or more, even up to 25, I believe. You've heard me right. So around 15-20 minutes of your focus gets destroyed for only this one little notification on the phone. Let me ask you another question. What is the chance that after that notification throughout the next half an hour there won't come another notification? It's small. Of course it is. That's how it was all created. I mean, it wasn't... The invention of notifications on your phone wasn't to distract you every time, but it serves purpose to all those apps that use those notifications. So I believe that every phone app today, because it drifts attention to an app, so you use it more frequently and you do certain actions they want you to do. So from their business side is good, but it's not good for you, because anytime you do something meaningful towards some hard or some task, as I said, it doesn't have to be exactly work, but it can be work on your business, but it doesn't have to. It can be studying, it can be learning, it can be practicing playing on a guitar or anything like that. When the random sound comes, you get distracted for the next 20 minutes. How much time do you approximately spend on a task? Up to an hour, I'd say. Because after that, when you're not used to deep working, which we'll talk about soon, when you're not used to focus on a certain task for longer periods of time, you won't be able to go for longer than an hour, maybe one and a half, without being tired too much. So if you get distracted by little notification or something different, 1/3 of your time gets destroyed. Do you think that with such tactic, losing 30% of your work time every day, you're able to achieve better success than people who are on the similar level that you are now, but are able to use, I don't know, 95, 97% of the time they direct for work? No, you're not. So the first thing you can do to improve your focus in work, turn off notifications. Literally. Right now, pause the video or after the video. Go into settings, go through all of your apps and leave notifications maybe for only those important apps. So like communicator, clock because you have an alarm there, for example. Those meaningful ones. That is first thing. So you don't get distracted throughout the whole day. Second thing, when you work or do anything like that, put the phone on silent. When you work, your phone should be doing no noises. I believe that it is similar even with the gym. So not only playing the guitar, for example, which isn't like a mind task exactly, but also something with movement. I believe that also even at the place like gym, your phone shouldn't be making noises. Your phone shouldn't be distracting you from the main course of the task. I'm talking about phone because it's one of the most distracting things you have. But it's not the only one. When you have your task, for example, on the monitor, like I have in front of me right now, I have second monitor, but while I work, I could close it down or open something that is, for example, meaningful. So sometimes I do script there and have research papers there. So internet where I have opened some source of good information. But I wouldn't have opened music there. Some people say that it's good to listen to music, for example, when they study. That's what I used to do. I used to study with music in my headphones. I was able to study, but having studied without music, I can tell you that it is way, way better because you focus on only one thing. Why would we diversify our focus? We focus there, then 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 there. You're not able to work like that. There's also another thing that disables your ability to spend some longer time sitting on the one task without being distracted naturally. So when you eliminate the external distractions, you eliminate the things that could make a random sound. There are also another things. You can, for example, tell your parents that right now you don't want to be disturbed in your room because you want to, for example, study for the next 1 hour. This will also improve your chance of doing the work as much as you can. That's what I call the pre-task preparation. And it comes even to some small things, like, for example, when I script and I don't want to lose my focus, but I want to drink, I leave my bottle open, so I don't have to open it and only then drink. I just drink and back to writing. Like not even back to writing. I would drink looking at the screen, not to lose that focus on a certain word I'm typing and a certain thought I'm having on the idea I should be talking to you. So after you eliminate those external distractions, I think you should prepare yourself before the task. So, like, create an environment when you are untroubled, like untouched by anything, and you are able to spend your own honest time working on one thing. Last aspect, when you remove all the external problems, you can still get distracted, and you will still get distracted because of one internal problem. What do you think it is? What do you think messed up our attention span so hard that we are almost unable to focus on one task like scripting, recording, or studying for longer than 5 minutes without naturally being distracted at least once, for just maybe not like looking at the phone, reading the notification, but social media. They've made it that way. About notifications, I've told that it wasn't like the main reason. But now, social media are made like a trap for your attention. In their business is to take your whole attention span for themselves. That's why instead of like switching pages of social media, you go like this. Scrolling, 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 scrolling endlessly. And you could going like that, you could be going like this for weeks. Maybe not weeks because your phone would die, but you get the concept. It has no end. And the short form content is made in a way that hurts you, man. Content that is shorter than a minute and in an endless quantity. It may seem fun while scrolling, but you're wasting a lot of time doing that. And you're wasting your attention span. You're wasting your ability to focus on one thing. You're losing your ability to focus on one conversation with someone who is an important person for you, because of some random memes and unrelated shorts on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, everywhere. Short form content went even to YouTube Music, and it's disappointing to me. You can literally be scrolling parts of music videos on your phone. If you can take only 2 things out of this video, when you work, do your best to remove all the distractions, especially from your phone, and stop using social media, or at least highly decrease the time you spend there. Please. If this video was meaningful to you, leave a like. If you thought that such content may help you or help someone you know, leave a subscribe so you are able to see more of my content and maybe share it to someone else. This would really help me, that's why I'm talking about it. Not taking you anymore. Go and make your way to a better future.